Hi, this is Scott Wilson from Pearson. I am going to walk you through the Kentucky Spring 2023 Released Items Training. So for Spring 2023, similar to 22, you will receive released item data files. These data files will be posted to Pearson Access Next, and you will be able to access them there. There is a school and district level file and one at the student level. Each of these data files has the information on all of the released items. For the school and district data files, it will contain information on each item for all of these different bullets here. I won't read the list to you, but all of this information is available for each item. Some more specifics about the information. So for each item, you will have the subject, the question ID, the KAS alignment for the standard, the objective, and the item types. All of the item types are listed below. You will also show the number of students and the possible points. The number of students will be the number of students in your school or district that took the item. And then the possible points are the number of possible points for each item. And the number of points that are available for each item is listed here. For the percent correct, for multiple choice, the percent correct is the percent that is selected the correct answer. The percent that selected each of the incorrect answers will also be listed. So in this example, you'll see the percent correct was 64%, which is option B. You also see the percentages for A, C, and D. For all of the other item types, the calculation for percent correct is a little bit different. So for those, the percent correct is computed by taking the mean score, multiplying that by 100, then dividing by the max points for the question. There's an example here at the bottom that shows exactly how the percent correct is calculated. Next, we have the average item score for multiple choice. For the multiple choice, the average item score will be the same as the percent correct. The average item score for all of the other item types, again, is a little bit different. This is calculated by taking the total number of points scored divided by the total number of students that took the item and then rounded. There is an example here on the bottom of the slide that shows exactly how the average item score is calculated. Next, we have the multiple choice percent for each response. So for each A, B, C, D response, we will show the percent that each response was selected. For the multiple select, short answer, and technology enhanced items, you will see the percent for each score point. And then for the extended response, for the score point and for the on-demand writing, those are a little bit different as well. For extended response items, you will see the percent for each score point for scores 0 through 4. For the on-demand writing, you will see the percent for each score point at each trait. And so that will be score 0 through score 8. Okay, for the student data file, again, there's a lot of information that's provided. All of the stuff listed here is included on the student data file. For the student data file, a little bit of the specifics. For the question ID, again, this matches the item number on all of the materials that are posted on the Kentucky portal. The max points, this is the maximum number of points that a student could have scored. Then the student score is the actual number of points that the student scored on the item. And then the student response. So for multiple choice and multiple select, you will see what the student selected. But for short answer, extended response, and technology enhanced items, this field will be blank. So the items that are on the Kentucky portal, where can you find those? So if you go to the link listed here, the Kentucky portal, when you log in, you will select released items. After you select released items, you will see this screen. It'll show the spring or the 2023 released items. It'll list each content, and then you can select the content that you're looking for. Under each content, there is some additional released item information. So the first thing that's listed, so if you open reading, you'll have all of your grade 3 through 8 and 10 reading. But at the top, you will see something called Spring 2023 Kentucky Released Item Information. This document has a lot of important information regarding all of the released items that are posted on the portal. So this year is a little bit different than last year. The released items will be in a test book format, but it will have everything in the book. So in this example, if you click on where it says grade 3 reading released items, you will open a PDF that will have the items in a test book format. Now each book will be the same order. So the first thing in the book you'll see is the released items, followed by the released item performance stats. After that will be the anchor sets with annotations, if applicable. So if it's a multiple choice, those won't be there. And then followed by the next item, and so on through the book. One thing to note, if the released item is associated with a passage, so for example, in reading with the passage will be listed before the item in the test book. Now, when you're looking at the item, you'll see the item number, which is the same as the question ID on the data files. And that's going to be in the upper left-hand corner. And then the item will be followed by an underscore and then another number. The number that's after the underscore is the answer key for that item. Here's an example of that. So the item number would be the number circled here, and then the underscore 2 would be the answer key is 2 or B. And then again, the item number listed here will be the same as the question ID that's listed on the data files. After you see the item, the next page in the PDF will be the released item performance stats. This will include the item number, the associated standard, the passage type, if applicable, and then the answer key. The item number is listed in the upper left behind item. In the example below, the item number is the R39189468815. And again, this question ID will directly or this item number, I'm sorry, will match the question ID on the data files. If an item is a short answer or extended response, there will be some additional information that is provided. So in the test book, you will, if it's a released item, is an open-ended item, you will have the item, you will have the stats, and then the next page will actually be the corresponding scoring rubric. And following that will be the anchor set with the annotations. And again, this follows right after the released item stats. Now, if you refer to the spring 2023 Kentucky released item information document, it'll have more information about the anchor sets that are provided for the short answer and extended response. And that's all we have. So if you have any questions, concerns, comments, please feel free to contact Pearson Help Desk or the Kentucky OAA staff.